Good evening, rockers. Welcome to On the Rocks. This episode is dedicated to Toronto, Canada. Tonight, we're interviewing Sticks and Stones. This is an amazing band. They are blowing up. So we're gonna get to know them. They're gonna be going on a massive tour with LA Guns. So this should be a really, really good interview. So stay tuned. All right, let's get these guys in, get the party started. Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey,
how's it going?
how are you? You got it figured out?
Yeah, got it set up.
Okay,
We're
good,
doing
good.
it in a different spot of the studio, so that's why it took us a couple extra
Oh yeah,
seconds.
no worries. Welcome to On the Rocks. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. Hey, you guys are blowing up, man, on the socials. That's all I'm gonna say. And I mean, you guys have a huge tour coming up with LA Guns.
Yeah,
So,
I'm really looking forward to that.
yeah, we're going to get into that, but let's tell the viewers that aren't familiar with you, why don't you give them a little synopsis about your band, when you guys got together?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're Sticks and Stones. We've had that name now for 12 years. We started as kids in a school of rock type of program here in Toronto. Our first show, the day of the show, came up with the name Sticks and Stones on the fly, and it's kind of stuck. We play active rock, like hard rock, sometimes lean a little metal, kind of that 3 Days Grace kind of sound, a couple other influences in there too. And yeah, we've been doing shows professionally since 2019. Had a great couple touring opportunities in the last couple years. Been playing great shows, meeting great people, and it's been awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get you guys on. I saw some of your live videos. Amazing.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you. It means a lot.
So, with saying this show is for your bands, your type of bands. We want to give your exposure to people who maybe don't know who you are. And
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's really what my show is about. Because I know you guys are opening up for LA Guns. Now, how did this happen?
Well, we toured with LA Guns last May, in the southern U.S. So Florida, we played Atlanta, Texas shows, and it went really well. We got along with the guys great. They were awesome hangs. We played great shows together, and we saw that they had announced a European tour. So we just reached out and asked if they had an opening slot, and we've never played in Europe yet. So
Yep.
we're like, this is going to be awesome if we can get on this tour. And they were gracious enough to accept, let us on the tour. So it's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to it. First time both of us going to Europe,
Yeah.
let alone playing in Europe. So it's going to be a awesome experience.
You're
Yeah.
gonna love it. I mean, enjoy every second of it. I mean, I've been to Australia twice with the Kings of Thrash,
Yep.
and I mean, it's a great opportunity for you guys to expose your band to an audience that you would never think would know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's going to be great.
Yeah. We just had like a call the other day with like the tour manager and stuff like that, and even figuring out details and figuring out just buses and all that kind of stuff.
Logistics.
It's just like even going through all the logistics is just so fun. Even just planning it, and
I know.
it's
Yeah.
so yeah. It's definitely gonna be like an amazing time, and the closer and closer we get to it, I feel like it's just gonna get even more exciting.
I'm so excited for you guys. Ace Van Johnson, I've met him quite a few times. He's in Nashville. He lives in Nashville.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he is such a nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super nice guy.
A little backstory on Ace: he loves animals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are just gonna. He's just got a great aura about him. So he's a super cool dude. But
Yep.
getting into you guys are like metal and rock, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
I know you were kind of trying to categorize yourself. I mean, I'm kind of seeing that too. I'm kind of seeing like 30 Seconds to Mars. I'm seeing a little bit of Disturbed. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys are pretty much right across the board as far as what you do.
Yeah, we have a vast amount of influences, and trying to fit that into our own sound. Even just the difference between our last record and this record now coming up that we've released a couple singles from.
Which is
Find
amazing. Amazing.
Thank you. appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just finding our original sound and just, working in the stuff that we like to listen to. We make music that, first off, that we like to listen to and that, we like to hear more of, especially with, rock not being, at the forefront of music genres. So, just kind of making the music that we want to hear.
But 2026 is going to be an unusual year. 26, 27. Rock is making a comeback.
Oh yeah.
This, I think it kind of it took a sleep when pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And I think as, we've been out of it for a while now, but I think there's really a huge push for hard rock and like 80s style rock, like late 70s. I don't know if you guys are familiar with bands like BTO, Foghat. We're getting back there. Grand Funk Railroad. I mean, these were the pioneers of rock. And those type of intros that they actually have classic songs of are amazing.
Yeah, no, I think we're going to see a resurgence, definitely. Everything kind of comes and goes. And I think, I agree with you. I think rock's coming up next. I mean, we had like a brief moment there with Greta Van Fleet when that 70s kind of style, Zeppelin style, made it to the top of the charts. And that was awesome. And now we have, Youngblood's doing awesome right now.
Youngblood is the one that started it. When he, did you guys catch the Grammys at all?
Yeah, I caught a little bit. I saw, it was Spirit Box, right?
Yeah,
I saw Spirit Box play, and then I saw a little bit of it. But the Grammys, I don't know. I watch here and there, but there's really no rock representation hardly anymore.
Do me a favor, if you guys get a chance, I think you can go to YouTube or go to, I think, Hulu or whatever. Just watch the Youngblood section. Let me tell you something. He made a huge impact on the Grammys because this is what we have been fighting for decades, is to bring the rock back.
Yeah, I think I saw, because I saw a bit of his like acceptance speech, and I think he called out, I mean, he obviously did it as like a little bit of a joke, but not really, where he was like, pop music, we're coming to get you,
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Yeah. I mean, it's incredible, the footprint that he's putting on right now.
Yeah, I think he's on tour with The Warning right now and Return to Dust. That looks like a really cool tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been awesome. I think even Post Malone did the Ozzy tribute, right? Was that the Grammys?
Yeah. He was amazing. Cool. He was incredible.
Yeah, he's super talented.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like it's a poke for the Grammy committee. They need to do something. The ratings have been down for decades,
Yeah.
And I mean, they need to you'll start seeing this stuff. Now, you guys are going to Europe. Let me tell you, I kind of saw your tour list. But let me tell you something. You're going to see a different audience. These audience are hungry for rock and metal. I mean, incredible. Seriously, the crowds in Australia for metal are something like you've never seen before.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
I know we're looking forward to it. I mean, even just as much as numbers tell us, like analytics for, streaming data and stuff, we get a lot of European love, and, we're super happy with the support we get from, Europe, and we're super happy to, put a face to a name, and go there and bring our live show, which we're really proud of, and, touch base in Europe for the first time. So that'll be,
have you guys worked out your set list? What you're going to play? Are you going to do the same thing every night, or are you going to shake it up a little?
I mean, we go in with a set list, set time, but things change depending on how the tour goes. I mean, last tour we were on with LA Guns, we started at a 30-minute set, and then by a couple of shows in, we were playing, I think, around 40. We added in a Sad But True cover that we practiced at the Airbnb with no instruments.
Yeah.
And we threw that in like mid tour. So, things can always happen. Call in a couple audibles, but I think we're going to, right now we have songs in mind, and we're super happy with the set list.
Now, are you going to add some new music as well that people maybe have not heard yet?
Yeah, I mean, we have that new album coming out soon, which will be either late May, early June should be coming out,
Okay.
the full album, 10 songs. And then we've had 5 singles come out from that album. So it's definitely some of those songs, some of the songs from the first record, and then definitely some of these new ones that are on this upcoming album. So
yeah, the set list is almost looking like 30% old, 70% new.
Oh,
Honestly,
good. Okay. So you're giving them a nice little mixture too,
yeah.
which is
Yeah.
good. And you guys are doing merch, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh
100%.
100%. Yeah,
Definitely,
100%.
because you want some of those European fans to really start wearing your merch
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
for sure. Because I know
Yeah, no.
LA Guns always has a huge merch table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, they got some really cool stuff.
especially in the US tour. They had like the US, I feel like is a more specific market where you can kind of sell, more odd things like, beer koozies and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But definitely we've been hearing that Europe is definitely big on hard copy, like CDs, vinyls, tour shirts, like, material things that they can, have to remember the shows by.
Listen
Yeah.
to or wear. Yeah.
Yeah. So
100%.
we're definitely going to be having some great merch ready for the
It's
tour.
funny. Europe still is really heavily into vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I went to a huge record store. Shout out to Utopia Records in Sydney,
Yeah.
Australia. And let me tell you, it was like huge, huge
That's
record
awesome.
store.
Yeah. I mean, um, even a couple years ago, there was a big resurgence in vinyl,
Yeah.
which I think has declined a little bit. But even the other day, I saw a post from a local radio station here, on National Record Store Day, and it was, people were lining up, and it was awesome. So definitely, excited to see a resurgence in the hard copy sales. So that should be
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I think vinyl is really kind of making a hard comeback in 26. So, definitely 26 and 27 are going to be key pivotal
Yeah.
moments for you guys, for sure.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it, and we're just looking forward to seeing how the crowds react, because I know I'm very specifically excited for. I've heard a lot of good things about like Germany. I've heard like Germany really likes the heavy stuff
Oh, yeah.
specific.
Yes.
So that's definitely one that I can't wait for. Like out of all of them, I mean, I'm looking forward to the whole thing, but that one, I
Right,
like the
right.
shows in Germany
Now, who is
are.
the main songwriter in the group? Do you guys all collectively write?
Yeah. Well, the band is just us two.
Okay.
So just me and just us two brothers, and we both songwrite every song. A lot of the songs we have producers with us, so usually be us two and then a producer doing all the songs. And then when we play live, we have two other musicians that come out and play rhythm guitar and
Oh,
bass.
good. Okay.
Live, it's a 4-piece. In the studio, it's just us two and usually a producer with us.
Yeah.
Good. So you're definitely have your hand in the writing
Yeah.
of the songs. Now, how do you guys feel about the social media aspect of the business?
It is the business nowadays, honestly.
It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it's the first question you get asked. Any person in the business you go to approach, whether it's booking agents, record labels, they're all just, what are the numbers? What are the numbers? But I
Yep.
think, we're gonna see, like I predict. I mean, I know right now that's kind of the scene right now, but I predict, in the future, a lot of these social media bands that don't have a lot of live experience, which I think is a little detrimental when they get, these big touring opportunities or show opportunities to play their first shows, and it's like in front of 10,000 people, and they haven't, played the bar scenes and haven't, played for the last 5 years live.
Right.
And I think it's, valuable experience to have, to make sure that when you do have those numbers and you get those opportunities, that you show your best, that you can be, and you're experienced and ready for, slip ups that happen live.
Yeah.
So I think we might see a shift towards, getting back to artist development, of bands that are playing live, and you might see a little bit more of discovery, whether through social media or just through going to shows again.
Yeah, and it's important because people like me as rock journalists, I'm always looking for bands that are hungry and that are in it to win it, and you guys are.
Thank you. Yeah, 100%. We strive to always be improving. Every year, just beating the last year. trying to get bigger and bigger and grow step by step. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen overnight. It does happen overnight, but when that does happen, it's because there's 10 years that people didn't see work going into it. But in order to get that moment, you need to be prepared. You need to be building. So that's definitely what we're doing.
And you can't lag in this. I mean, you have to hit the socials hard every day. A lot of these bands don't realize that engagement every day is helping your algorithm.
Yeah.
Tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super, super important because, like you said, these record company executives, these marketers, the headhunters, as I call them, they want to know, like, okay, how many are following you? Are you engaging? What's your total Spotify count? I mean, they want all of it.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's a world of analytics we live in right now.
It is.
And I definitely think it's crucial to be on the current wave and also have, try and look forward and predict, where the scene's going to be, in the next couple of years. Right. That's always a difficult thing to do, especially with how saturated, social media is. Yeah. So it's hard to break through and actually make noise. But, just looking at what works for you as, your individual case study as your own band or own artist, see what works, what engages people, and, stick with that.
Yeah, because a lot of bands, they still don't understand how social media works.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's really hard to understand, the algorithms, especially when they're changing and being updated, every couple months. It's hard to stay on that front foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because TikTok is the hottest platform for live rock videos, for rock metal bands, period.
Yeah. No, I think definitely even the metal side too. I see a lot of because TikTok's hard to get your trending songs. A lot of TikTok is songs that people can dance to or make memes to. So it's really dominated by the pop songs, but a lot of the metal stuff is breaking through on TikTok, and I think it's great to see.
Yeah, because like I said, it's not about the For You page anymore. It's like there's keywords that you can add for hashtags, like metal rules.
Yep.
Metal forever. That's another one. Metal lives.
Yep. It's about finding the audience that's right for you.
Yeah.
It's definitely comes down to targeting and finding the people that you want to reach.
Yeah.
Which is the struggle, because you can have the best music, you can be the most charming people, but if you don't have the eyeballs looking at you, you're never going to get to that next level. It's about finding exposure, but also finding the right exposure.
Exactly. And you have to, because this business is like, what's your next big thing? But as we go along in 2026, it's definitely my mission in 2026 is to give bands such as yourself the most exposure that you can get, because there aren't a lot of I'll be honest with you, there aren't a lot of shows like this out there.
No,
we appreciate a lot.
There's a few, but I turn this show into a podcast, so you're not only going to see it on YouTube, but it's going to get promoted on Badass Radio Network every Monday night at 7:00. So
awesome.
You're getting double exposure there, and Spotify will also be carrying my show shortly as well. So
awesome.
There's a lot of things that you guys definitely want to hit, and definitely podcasts and these type of interview shows for sure.
Yeah, we always down to do them. And I know it's awesome, like podcasters and all you guys that are doing, this interviews, keeping rock alive are the cornerstone of, getting rock to the forefront, because there needs to be a want for the music. So we can be making all the music we want, but as long as there's no want for it, then it's, kind of meaningless.
And these club owners too, it's a wake up to the club owners. We're done with tribute bands. Okay. Vegas is loaded with them, and a lot of my friends are in tribute bands. That's great. But people are striving for original music.
Yeah.
Original music bands. Sure, you're in throw cover in here and there. That's not a big deal. But original bands, that's where it's at in 26.
Well, I also think, you even go anywhere like stadiums, arenas, you always hear the same songs playing. And I think that sort of aspect of, movies, shows. I mean, like, Stranger Things is set back in, I think, the 80s or 90s, but
Yeah.
you know how Metallica there, Master of Puppets made it big, got trending, right? Or you go to any stadium, any arena, it's always Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle playing,
Yeah.
AC/DC playing. So I think, those type of opportunities would be great for younger upcoming artists, especially in the rock scene. Give that to propel them. I think the WWE back in the 2000s was amazing at that.
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of getting back to that a little bit too, as well.
Yeah, because they launched so many bands by just making them their music their theme.
Was on there.
Yeah, I mean, so many. Alter Bridge.
I mean, Papa Roach was on there too. Hailstorm.
So many. Color.
Yeah. Literally any 2000s, active rock band you can think of was on the WWE network.
Was either a WrestleMania theme or a wrestler's theme song. Alter Bridge too.
And I thought that was awesome. We need to get back to to that sort of environment. Housing rock and roll.
It's promoting your rock. It's promoting your music. And we have to keep rock alive in 26. We don't want this genre to go away. Because, like I said, Youngblood gave it a kick in the ass for the Grammys, and that's really what we needed. And that song that he did with Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, incredible. Yeah. So we're going to see more moments like that. And I hope that you guys videotape some of this stuff when you're overseas as well.
Oh yeah, we're going to be videoing the live show to post, and also to do a review ourselves, because we always like to nitpick at our own performance and make sure we can provide the best performance every show.
But yeah, there'll be definitely a lot of social media content that comes out of this.
Yeah, vlogging, doing all the TikToks and the Instagram stuff. But yeah, like you said, I think keeping rock alive and just every genre alive. I think all music hurts when there's only one dominant force in the music industry.
Right.
And I think the great thing about the Grammys, what they used to be, in the 2000s, early 2010s, was it was a variety show, a true variety show, and you knew everybody. Any sort of genre could have birthed the number one song on the chart could have been from any genre.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I think that was amazing. That diversity of music was amazing, and I think we need to get back to that. And I think one of the important things is keeping rock alive and all the other subgenres that are maybe not at the top right now.
Exactly, and that's what you guys are doing. I'm so excited for you that you guys are going with LA Guns. What a great band! Just Tracy Guns is amazing. He's a great guy.
100%. He's awesome.
He's super cool to hang with. They're all the whole crew, everybody involved in that camp. They're all just really great people, and they really took us in on the last tour. And I mean, this tour is going to be no different. Honestly, like those guys, they're super cool. They're really easy to work with. Super cool to hang out with backstage after every show. It's just going to be an amazing time, and we can't wait.
And I think one of the things that we didn't mention also about the audience, or looking forward to, is LA Guns is a very diverse audience. Yeah. There's younger people there, there's older people there, and it's awesome when we hear, both young people and older people, but definitely older people, because I feel like the 80s guys, people that grew up on the 80s music, kind of got hard stuck on, I'm going to listen to GNR till I die. And no other original bands. They kind of gave up on the original band.
That's so crazy.
And I feel like going to shows, and we've heard this a couple of times, of people saying, watching your live show like made me feel how I felt watching, GNR back in the 80s, or watching the first time I watched Metallica play. And to give people that experience and to give them hope of the new generation of rock is awesome. And then also, the flip side of that, the younger people, to get them engaged into rock and roll. From our live show, even if they were there to see LA Guns, they love LA Guns, they're in the leopard print and everything, and then they just happen to tune into our live show, and we can win them over, and that's also awesome. So we're really looking forward to it.
You guys are the next generation of metal and rock, and I know that's a big burden to carry, but let me tell you, like I said, this is the year 26, 27. You guys are going to be amazing. Before I let you guys go, we're going to keep in touch with each other, and I want to have you guys back on the show later in the fall. toward
Yeah.
the end of the year so we can do a regroup here and see how your tour went. But why don't you tell the viewers all your socials and where they can find out more about Sticks and Stones?
For sure. I mean, we're on Spotify, Sticks and Stones Band, Apple Music, all of the streaming services. Instagram, you can find us at Sticks and Stones Band _official. You can find our personal Instagrams there tagged in that bio. We're on TikTok, Facebook, pretty much everything, YouTube. So appreciate if everyone listening here to this awesome podcast can go check us out, give us a chance, and hopefully you'll like our stuff.
Yeah, and it's Sticks and Stones spelled like Guns N' Roses, letter N.
Yes,
right. I thought about that. I'm like, wait a second, it's an N. You think because that's the first thing you go to.
Yeah.
But how did you? Before I let you guys go, how did you come up with the name of this? Besides the rhyme, but how did you guys come up with the name?
We've told this story multiple times, and it was a spur of the moment thing from me. This is 2014, our first show as me and Nick as brothers playing together in a band setting. They had this performance for our music school at a bar, and we got up on stage. We practiced our set for weeks beforehand. It was just like maybe 4 or 5 songs.
And then right before,
so I think I was 9 at the time or 10, and our music instructor on bass, Bob, turns around to me and goes, "Guys, we don't have a name." We're on stage already at this point. The MC is coming to introduce us, and he's like, "Guys, we forgot to make a name." And I didn't know where it came from. I just turned around and said, "What about Sticks and Stones?" And
we're like, all right, Sticks and Stones.
It's kind of for the moment is stuck.
That's crazy.
10 years later, so
that's a great story, though. That's awesome. Well, you guys are great. Take care in Europe. Be safe.
Thank you.
Enjoy every moment that you're there. Take lots of pictures.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
we will.
I wish you guys safe travels and keep in touch because we'll definitely be regrouping later in the fall. But I'll send you guys a DM when I'm going to post this, and then you guys can blow it up and promote it and such.
It'll be awesome. Yeah, great. It'll be great to touch base after the tour, and we'll let you know how it went.
Yeah, definitely. It was great meeting you guys. And
great to meet you.
I look forward to talking to you in the fall. You guys are killer.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thank you for having us
on.
Take
care. We'll talk soon.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What a great band, Sticks and Stones, and they have an amazing opportunity right now to open up for LA Guns on their US and European tours. Amazing. Definitely check them out. Always like and subscribe to On the Rocks because you never know who I will be interviewing next.